inside, guaranteed rate field. Into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In now, Nico Goodrum. Sliding in from the right side as he takes strike one. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
The designated hitter.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Anderson scoops it up. One there to Abreu for the big double play. Now to bat, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Striding in is Luis Robert. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the center fielder.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting second.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Kyle Tucker comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Mize throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike three. Bases are empty here with two away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first two guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Here comes another 0-2.
Ball 1.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays
One
off
ball, 2
1 and
strikes,
2.
count.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Line toward the gap in left center. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Damon Candelario.
Michael Kopech is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And he won't offer it that too high, 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a liner. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up is Harold Castro.
The second
Comes
baseman,
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Castro.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he watches one dip low and inside
One ball,
for a ball,
one
1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Next up for Detroit, Akil Baddoo. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yordan Alvarez. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Designated hitter.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Goodrum is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now into the box is Tommy Edman as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Tommy Edman goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Tim Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Zach Collins.
The catcher.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-2 the count. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And the inning is... So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Collins is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, here is Nico Goodrum. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first.
And the throw to first is there. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Moncada.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
High in the air out to center field. Baddoo is right there, 1 down. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Luis Robert. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And now the first pitch. Kyle Tucker started to go
0-1.
around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So now here is Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Abreu.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. All set for the start of the 4th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ball.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Look out. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there are 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Next batter is Jeimer Candelario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Into the box, Harold Castro. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses. 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Count is 2
Maybe a
and 1.
little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. High in the air out to center field. Robert able to track it down for the 3rd out. And now here is Yordan Alvarez, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. The 2-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Inside.
It's 1-2. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. Fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Waiting inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman from the belt. Kicks and deals.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around?
The batter, number 7.
So the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Jimenez at second. Edman is over at first with 1 away. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now it'll be Zach Collins. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball called strike. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And an off-speed swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line towards center field. Baddoo is there, and he has it for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next is Luis Robert. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Scooped up, throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count still. Hit down the line at first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. Jimmy Cordero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 50.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A little bouncer. Now another 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw on to first will get him scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Jonathan Scope is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger in the side. Buck Farmer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45.
Now into the box, Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ball 2 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1.
Count.
A 3-1 count, time run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number one. So the next to hit is Yordan Alvarez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Just missing here, 2-0. Now the pitch.
Hey! You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
That misses, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down. Now here's the pitch. Tommy Edman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up is Jeimer Candelario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble. And there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Harold Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Harold Castro.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 45.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
One ball,
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Joe Jimenez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. And now Tim Anderson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. In there, strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
The catcher.
Now the pitch. Zach Collins is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Right side hit hard, and that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Daniel Norris takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Comes set. Now the pitch. Luis Robert is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
And wow, a very high strike. But a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
1 strike.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Baddoo has to retreat to the track, but he has it. At the plate now is Akil Baddoo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Fouled away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes flew out last time up. Cody Hoyer gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 65.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Nico Goodrum stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Reyes, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. The second for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Schoop. And a good throw gets him one gun. Up next, Jose Abreu. He grounded out last time up. Now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Abreu goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Ramos. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Aaron Bummer comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Ball and a strike. Popped him up. Abreu has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Michael Fulmer is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Digging in will be Eloy Jimenez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter, number 19.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Tommy Edman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
On the first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Shortstop.
And the pitch.
Anderson.
pulls this one in the air out to left. Reyes is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Casey Mize is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.